He said it was about the dog, but it wasn't. I found a $3,000 veterinary receipt in my husband's sock drawer. It was addressed to his ex-wife. She had taken her dog to the vet, and he had paid the entire bill. He never mentioned it to me, not once. I sat on our bed trying to find a reasonable explanation. Maybe he'd done it as a friend. Maybe it really was about the dog and nothing more. But when I asked, his story started falling apart almost immediately. He said the dog had gotten sick and she couldn't afford the surgery. When I pointed out they hadn't been married for over a year, he claimed the dog was their shared responsibility. Then, her calls started coming every few weeks. Each time, he'd walk into another room to talk privately, something he never used to do with me. The first call was about more vet bills, then her medical expenses, then car repairs for $3,000. His story shifted slightly each time, but the amount never went down. I asked why he was funding her life, and he said it wasn't about her, it was about the dog. I almost believed him until last week. I found another receipt. She'd taken the dog to a routine checkup, nothing serious, nothing cheap. He still paid the full amount without telling me. When I confronted him, he said it was the right thing to do and that he wouldn't stop. That dog was his responsibility and he wasn't going to let it suffer. That was the moment I realized the dog wasn't the real issue. She could label anything an emergency and he'd pay without question. The secret bothered me more than the money itself. We had joint finances, we shared everything, but he'd been hiding thousands in payments to his ex, and every time I found out, he had another reason why it wasn't what it looked like. I'm wondering now if I'm being unreasonable. He says he loves me, and I believe him. He says it's about the dog, and I want to believe that too. But the secrecy and the amounts keep adding up, and I don't know where to draw the line between being compassionate and being taken advantage of. So am I the jerk for wanting him to stop?